हेलो पिलामाने मो चैनल को समस्त को वेलकम। आज आम डिस्कसन करवा 10वीं श्रेणी पिलांकर इंग्लिश बहिर ए लेटर टू गॉड चैप्टर सब क्वेश्चन एंड तार आंसर। तो लेट न करके स्टार्ट करवा। जदि वीडियो गुड़ी भल लगुच तो फ्रेंड्स मान सहित निश्चय शेयर करवा। आस देखा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कौन कही। लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द टेक्स्ट गुड़ी को बुझा। देख वेयर डिड लेंचो लिव, लेंचो कौटी बास करथिला। तमे आंसर देखा। आंसर देखो, लेंचो lived in a solitary house which sat on the top of a low hill in the valley. Next 2 number. What did he hope for? Answer, he hoped for a downpour or at least a good shower of rain, which was the only thing the earth needed for a good harvest. तापरे 3 number कौन कही। What did he say about the raindrops? से raindrops विषय कौन कहिथिला। Answer, Lencho remarked with excitement that the raindrops falling from the sky were new coins. The big drops were 10-cent pieces and the little ones were 5-cent pieces. 4 number देखो 4 number question कौन कही। How did the rain change? Rain केमिति चेंज हो गला। The rain changed in a hailstorm, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. 5 number question कौन कही। What happened to Lencho's cornfield? लेंचोर cornfield रे कौन होइथिला, माने मक्का चाष जो करथिला हैला, मक्का field. As a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, large hailstones began to fall. Lencho's cornfields looked white as if it was covered with salt. His cornfields were completely destroyed. 6 number कौन कही। Who did Lencho have faith in? लेंचोर कहा ऊपर विश्वास थिला। लेंचो had deep faith in God. भगवान को ऊपर तार बहुत विश्वास थिला। Who did he write a letter to? से कहा पाखकू लेटर लिखिथिला। लेंचो wrote a letter to God. भगवान को पाखकू लिखिथिला। तापरे 8 नंबर। Who read the letter? किए एही लेटर टी को पढ़िथिला। The postman and then the postmaster read the letter. तापरे 9 नंबर। What did the postmaster do? postmaster कौन करथिले। The postmaster thought of writing a letter in order not to shake Lencho's faith in God, but after opening the letter he knew that Lencho asked for 100 pesos from God, so he collected some money from his employees and several friends and contributed a part of his salary. Then he sent the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho. He was able to send only a little more than the half. ठीक अच्छे। तापरे 10 नंबर। Was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? लेंचो कौन लेटर पाई कि सरप्राइज होता लेटर सहित मनी भी थिला देखिकी। No, Lencho was not surprised to find a letter for him with money in it. Next 11 नंबर कौन कही देखो। What was Lencho's reaction after getting the letter? लेटर पाइबा परे लेंचोर रिएक्शन कौन थिला। After getting the letter, Lencho did not show a slightest surprise on seeing the money in it, but he became angry while he counted the money because he got 70 pesos only, whereas he asked for 100 pesos. He knew it well that neither God could have made a mistake nor could denied what he had asked for. He began to suspect the integrity of the post office employee. In his next letter, he requested God to send him the rest money, not the mail, as the post office employees were a bunch of crooks. तापर देखिबा एफ रे कौन कही। लेट्स रीड बिटवीन द लाइन्स पढ़िबा। मान फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कौन कही देख ए रो आई व्हाई डिड लेंचो कीप ऑन लुकिंग एट द स्काई थ्रू आउट द मॉर्निंग से कौन पाई आकाश को देखुला मॉर्निंग सारा सकाल There was no rain for some days and the earth needed a downpour or at least a shower for a good harvest. So Lencho kept on looking towards northeast sky and waited for rain throughout the morning and waited for rain. Next, second question. Why was the field white after the storm? Storm परे field पूरा white कहीं हो जाइथिला हैला जो बहुत जोरे वर्षा होता से वर्षा पर तार फिल्ड तार जो मक्का चाष करता से फिल्डटा कहीं व्हाइट हो जाता देख ड्यू टू हेलस्टॉर्म फॉर एन आवर लार्ज हेलस्टोन्स फेल ऑन द फील्ड along with rain so after the storm the field was white as if it was covered with salt. Next कौन कौन 3 नंबर why did Lencho say the raindrops were like न्यू कॉइन्स लेंचो कौन पाई कही रेनड्रप्स गुड़िक जो वर्षा बिंदु गुड़िक कहीं न्यू कॉइन्स बोली कहीं से कही देख जस्ट एज लेंचोस प्रेडिक्टेड big raindrops began to fall from the sky. Seeing it, Lencho became extremely happy, having a hope of a good harvest. So he said the raindrops were as valuable as new silver coins. Next. Why did Lencho prefer locusts to the storm? The crops of Lenchos was completely destroyed by hailstorm. He thought that his family could go without food that year. He knew that a plague of locusts would have left more than that. The hail had left nothing, so he preferred locusts to the storm. তারপর 5 নম্বর Did Lencho try to find out who had sent the money to him? Lencho কোন ফাইন্ড করছিল খোঁজুଥିଲା कि किए सेंड पैसा पठाइछि ताको. Lencho did not try to find out who had sent the money to him. It was because he had firm faith in God and thought that the God had listened to his prayer and had sent him the money. What would be the reaction of the post office employees when they read the second letter? Post office employees मानकर reaction कौन थिला second letter पढ़िबा परे. When the post office employees read the second letter, the postmaster showed his curiosity to read the letter as what Lencho had written. तापरे B रे कोन कहिছে read the passage from the text and answer the questions that follow. देखो although the night dash act of charity 5 paragraphs. First, who does Lencho have complete faith in? Complete faith कहा ऊपर थिला Lencho has complete faith in God. विश्वास कहा ऊपर थिला Lencho. तापरे next one Lencho was an ox of a man. What does the line mean? एही लाइन रे मीनिंग कोन? The line Lencho was an ox of a man means though Lencho was a man, he had to work hard in the field like an ox. The writer such as a metaphor. Next, what was the postmaster like? Postmaster कौन person like? The postmaster was a fat man and had a friendly and pleasant personality. He was very kind and helpful also. As he was a charitable person, he came forward to help Lencho by collecting and contributing money from his salary. Next, why did the postmaster send money to Lencho? Postmaster Lencho को कौन पाई टंका सेंड कला पठेला. When the postmaster saw the letter addressed to God, he was greatly surprised to think about the writer's firm faith in God. In order not to shake the writer's faith in God, he decided to answer the letter. He did not want Lencho to face the unfortunate result of his crop loss. He managed to send him 70 pesos to let him overcome his loss of crops. Next, what does the expression an act of charity mean? Act of charity mane kon? The expression act of charity means an act of showing kindness and generosity towards people who are in distress. Let's learn some new words. Words पढ़ने हमें देखिए एक नंबर कौन A violent tropical storm in which strong winds move in a circle. Cyclone है CYCLONE cyclone. And extremely strong wind is gale. A violent tropical storm with very strong winds is typhoon. Next, a violent storm with strong winds, especially in the western Atlantic Ocean, is hurricane. 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 Next, a violent storm whose center is a cloud in the shape of a funnel is tornado. Tornado. तापर 6 number, a very strong wind that moves very fast in shipping movement and causes a lot of damage is कौन रे पिला माने एगुड़ा ठीक अच्छे पर कहीदेवी. Mark how the word hope is used in these sentences from the story. देखो, I hope the hailstorm passes quickly. There was a single hope, help from God. ठीक है पढ़ी नहीं एगुड़ा सब है. तापर आसला कलम कलम्बी को मैच करिबा. मैच करी नहला देखो एक नंबर हम वांटिंग समथिंग टू हैपन है. 2 नंबर हम showing concern that what you say should not afford or disturb the other person. 3 नंबर कौन हम 3 नंबर हो ऊपर ए फीलिंग दैट समथिंग गुड. तापर 4 नंबर कौन हम 4 नंबर रेड कलर का wishing for something to happen. 5 नंबर हम second thinking that it would happen है. 6 नंबर कौन हम stopped believing that this good thing would happen. तापर now read the story and make a list of words used as verbs and nouns. Make sentences of your own using them as verbs and nouns in your own words. Answer the list of words used as verbs and nouns in the story: need, water, reply, work, drop, return, rain, help, place, comment. ठीक है. need होची noun. We take money from the bank as the need rises. Bob हेले कौन होगा I need a rented house to stay at भुवनेश्वर. ठीक है. वाटर कौन होगा वाटर गोटे noun naming word है. water is a basic need for human beings. Verb hale kono hobo? We should water our plants in the afternoon. Reply hobo noun. He did not give the reply to my letter. Verb hale kono hobo? He is able to reply all the letters. Work kono hobo? Work hochi gote noun. Work is worship. Verb hale hobo? He works in a private company. Drop gote noun. Every drop of water is useful for us. Jodi verb hobo? He dropped the glass which he held in his hand. Return noun hale kono hobo? He was already submitted his income tax return. Hala tapare verb hale kono hobo? He returned home after his work was over. Rain kono hobo? Rain noun hale the rain continued for 2 hours. Jodi verb hobo? It rained heavily yesterday. Help noun hale I need your help. Verb hale he helps me whenever I am in need. Place noun hale Cuttack is suitable place to live in. Verb hale he placed the telephone on a table. Comment noun jodi hobo no unfavorable comment should be made about others. Verb hale the minister refused to comment on the rumor of his resignation. Then H tame पढ़िनियो. Let's listen and speak. शुणिबा आउ कहिबा हला तापरे कोन कहछि read the text and prepare a dialogue like one given above the play the rule. ठीक अछि तमे निजे गोटे प्ले लिखिबो जोरा कि मु लिखि देछि देखो. Daughter Mummy, I'm going to bed because it is 11:30 p.m. Mother, have you finished your home task? Daughter, yes mom. There was little homework for today. Besides, I completed a part of it at school in the leisure hour. Next, mother kon kohuchanti sorry. Yesterday I met your English teacher at the market. He told that some of your grammar concepts are not clear. He advised to give emphasis on it. Doctor, I'm trying my best to get the concept clear by the help of my teacher. Mother, all right, you can go now. Doctor, good night mommy. ठीक है इनके लिख दो. Next I कौन कौन let's learn language पढ़ो. Relative clauses. Look at the following sentences. देखी दियो तुम. तापर कौन कहछि क्वेश्चन देखियो. My mother is going to host a TV show on cooking. She cooks very well. Answer. Okay. Answer hela. My mother, who cooks very well, is going to host a TV show on cooking. Our constitution is highly popular. It works for public welfare. Answer. Our institution, which works for public welfare, is highly popular. Satish scored a goal in the last minute. He was fortunate. Satish, who was fortunate, scored a goal in the last minute. Next, Mother Teresa is reversed as a saint. She served mankind. Mother Teresa, who served mankind, is reversed as a saint. I often go to Mumbai. Mumbai is the commercial capital of India. I often go to Mumbai, which is the commercial capital of India. These sportspersons are going to meet the president. Their performance has been excellent. These sportspersons whose performance has been excellent are going to meet the president. तापर सब पढ़ी नियो तुम मैंने है पढ़ देख केते अच्छे रे तापर एटा देखिबो कौन The trees lost all their leaves, not a leaf remained on the trees. The letter was addressed to God himself. It was nothing less than a letter to God. The postman saw this address for the first time in his life. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. Let's write. लिखिबा देखो बही थी तो लिखी दियो देखी ओके नाउ इमेजिन दैट यू आर हला एटा देखियो यू आर ए रिपोर्टर ऑफ द इंडियन एक्सप्रेस हला तमे गोटे इंडियन एक्सप्रेस रो रिपोर्टर इमेजिन करो यू हैव रिसीव्ड द न्यूज़ अबाउट द recent cyclone that hit Odisha. Using the guideline given in the box above, complete a similar report for the newspaper. The report लिखिए न्यूज़पेपर में केमती लिखियो देखो हेडलाइन दब द सुपर साइक्लोन brings about unthinkable tragedy ହେଲା देखो द इंडियन एक्सप्रेस कटक 5 नवंबर कि को भी डेट दबा आज डेट दे दो द सुपर साइक्लोन ऑफ द 29th अक्टोबर माने जो दिन हेथिबो हला 29th October in the district brought about unthinkable tragedy to the people and their property. A large number of trees were uprooted. That houses were blown away, and the mud-built houses of the poor people collapsed. Crops were completely destroyed. Livestock died in numbers. Above all, it caused a great loss of lives and properties. However, government and voluntary organization geared up to provide relief. Commodities, medicines were supplied to the affected people. Help from all quarters flew continuously. ठीक अच्छे देखिए तो एटा हूँ आज लास्ट क्वेश्चन था जो वीडियो भल लगे सांग मान सहित निश्चय शेयर करेंगे और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करेंगे थैंक यू सो मच।